In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on July 17, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Detroit Tigers versus Cleveland Guardians. The Detroit Tigers battle the Cleveland Guardians as the American League Central foes conclude a 4-game series on Sunday afternoon. The Tigers will be going with a bullpen start. It will be Shane Bieber eyeing his 8th win for Cleveland. The Tigers lead the season series 7-5. Alex Lange is not going to throw more than a couple of innings, as his longest outing of the season was 1.2 innings. Compare that with Shane Bieber, who is considered one of the premier starting pitchers in baseball. Cleveland's offense has been scoring slightly better throughout the month of July, as they are averaging 3.94 runs per game in their 17th of July games so far, while Detroit is scoring 3.67 runs per game in their 18th of July games up to this point. Detroit looked absolutely lifeless on Saturday afternoon when they got dominated from start to finish, losing by a score of 10-0. Detroit has now lost 8 of 9 games and is limping into the All-Star break. On the flip side, Cleveland is 2.5 games back of the Twins for first in the American League Central, and they have won 5 of their last 7 games. Cleveland is starting Shane Bieber, who has allowed 3 runs or fewer in 4 of his last 5 starts. Detroit will go with a bullpen game on Sunday, with Tyler Alexander getting the start. The good news is that Bieber is coming off a complete game versus the White Sox with 1 earned on 3 hits and no walks. In the 2 starts prior, however, Bieber was up and down with a combined 8 earned on 12 hits and 5 walks in 11.2 innings. Still, I believe that he'll keep it going and put up a solid start here. So the Cleveland Guardians money line is our full game side pick. Both bullpens have been killing it this season, as the Tigers are 3rd in the sport with a 3.08 reliever ER so far, while the Guardians are 12th with a 3.66 bullpen ER up to this point. Both teams have been not scoring too much to put the over into consideration, as Cleveland is averaging 3.74 runs per game in their previous 31 games, while Detroit is scoring 4.1 runs per game in their last 29 games. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Boston Red Sox versus New York Yankees. The Boston Red Sox take on the New York Yankees in a battle of American League East juggernauts as the first half of the season concludes on Sunday afternoon. After squeaking out a narrow win in the series opener, the Red Sox were trounced on Saturday night behind a New York hitting barrage. The Yankees have a stranglehold on the division entering play with a 13-game lead on second-place Tampa Bay. The Red Sox sit in 4th place, 15.5 games back. This matchup features a mouthwatering pitching matchup as Chris Sale resumes his comeback from an extended period on the shelf. He will face New York ace Jarrett Cole on the final day of the first half of the season. The 2 biggest rivals in baseball are throwing their aces in what should be a thrilling game to watch. Last night's game can be summed up by Aaron Judge and the New York offense, as they scored 14 runs on 12 hits and went 5 for 13 with runners in scoring position. In an attempt to win the series on Sunday, the Yankees will throw Jarrett Cole for his 19th start of the season. He recently pitched against the Red Sox in Boston and had an unusually bad performance, as he allowed 5 runs, 5 hits, 2 home runs, and 3 walks in 6 innings. For some odd reason, Cole never pitches well at Fenway Park. He also can't seem to pitch well against the Red Sox's top of the order, especially Rafael Devers, who hit 2 home runs against Cole in his last start. Chris Sale has finally worked his way back into the Boston starting rotation. After a rib injury sidelined him for almost the entire first half of the season, Sale returned to face the Rays earlier this week and had a surprisingly good outing. The lefty threw 5 scoreless innings and allowed 3 hits while punching out 5 batters. That eye-opening start gives Boston value as the heavy underdogs in this game, especially against a pitcher that the Red Sox offense seems to rake against. The Boston lineup has a .249 batting average and a .272 xBA in 193 plate appearances against Cole in their careers, and just smacked him around last week. So the Boston Red Sox to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Both lineups are going to be wanting to put together a strong performance prior to the All-Star break. Boston has been one of the most consistent teams in the majors, while New York has been the most powerful. Both approaches have worked just fine, with the Red Sox going over the total in 7 of their last 9 games. While New York has gone over in 8 of its last 9, these teams have cashed the over in 5 straight head-to-head meetings heading into Saturday's contest. Cole allowed 5 runs against Boston when these teams met earlier this month, while Sale is making just his second start of the season. There are valid concerns about both pitchers. The Yankees rank number 1 in scoring, while the Sox rank number 7. Sale still has more to prove after just 1 start. While the early returns were really encouraging, it remains to be seen how much leash he will get here. New York's bats have remained hot even as their pitching has taken a slight dip over the last 10 games. The over is 9-1 during that stretch. Jarrett Cole ranks among the most dominating arms in the game but has had some struggles with Boston, especially Rafael Devers. Don't be surprised if the Sox take him deep at least once or twice here. Don't expect either starter to get lit up, but at just 8 runs this doesn't have to be a slugfest to get past the total. This is a tough line given that 2 elite studs will be towing the rubber. However, both offenses are loaded. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Philadelphia Phillies versus Miami Marlins. On Sunday afternoon, the Philadelphia Phillies and Miami Marlins clash in the final game of a 3-game set at Lone Depot Park. Aaron Nola will tow the rubber for the Phillies while the Marlins counter with left-hander Trevor Rogers. Philadelphia opens as a road favorite. This is the final game for both clubs before the All-Star break. Aaron Nola will get the start for the Phillies in his final appearance before the All-Star break. He was activated off the restricted list after not traveling with the team against the Toronto Blue Jays and made his last start against the Cardinals on July 11th. He gave up 5 runs in 7 innings to take a loss in that game. He has been a very strong contributor to the Philadelphia rotation this year. But the Marlins have at Philly's number. They have won 5 of their last 7 home games against them, and 7 of their last 10 facing National League East teams. Although their batting numbers are not where they would like, the Marlins are getting the job done from the mound, and Trevor Rogers should be able to deliver. Rogers is just 1-2 over his last 3 starts, but he hasn't pitched too badly during that time. In a combined 15 innings, he's got 6 earned on 12 hits and 8 walks. As for Nola, he's given up 12 earned over his last 21.2 innings and is 1-2 in his last trio as well. We should have a pretty good starter matchup here if nothing else. The Marlins are used to playing in low-scoring, grinded-out type of games with how good their starting pitching is. They are mediocre from the plate, so it serves them well playing with this style. Entering play Saturday afternoon, they have a 3.7 staff ERA and give up 4.15 runs per contest. Opposing hitters are batting .233 while serving up the 8th fewest home runs. The Phillies have been in a lot of games recently with the total staying low. The total number has gone under in 8 of their last 9 games and 6 of their last 7 on the road. Further, the total has gone under in 7 straight against National League clubs. Philadelphia has averaged less than 4 runs per game in their last 10 against the Marlins. These have been 2 of the coldest offensive teams in MLB. The Phillies entered Saturday averaging just 2.6 runs in their last 10 road games, and the Marlins are averaging just 2.5 runs in their previous 10 home games. The pitching and defense have been much better though, as the Marlins are allowing just 3.4 runs in their last 10 home games, and the Phillies have allowed just 3.1 runs in their last 10 road games. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.